Hey there, Brandon Spillane here from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the safety squat bar good morning to low box squat. All right, for this exercise, you're gonna want a safety squat bar and a box squat box. Now, we're gonna combine two exercises here. We're gonna combine the good morning and a box squat. And I know you might be thinking, well, why would I do that? So the first reason we're doing this is one, to increase the strength of our posterior chain. So our erectors, our glutes, and our hamstrings specifically to help with our squat and or our deadlift. Now the good morning is going to tax that musculature pretty hard. The safety squat bar makes it even more taxing because of how high the bar sits. The camber of the bar is going to put the weight in front of us as we go to hinge and good morning down. From there, we're then going to dump into a squat, and that's going to help us get into a better position of our squat. But with having a lower box squat, then when we go to stand up, we're going to have a narrower stance, which is then going to develop our quads as well, and we're going to come up from that position. So it's going to help you from a deadlift perspective, especially if you're a conventional deadlifter, but it will also help your squat as well. So I'm going to get underneath the safety squat bar. I'm going to walk out. I want to make sure I got a hold of the handles here for this exercise for sure. Feet are going to be hip width, okay? We're not going to do this wide. We're going to go with a hip width stance, which is going to feel very weird, but this is where you'd want to be if you conventional deadlift or you're doing your normal good morning. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our good morning here with the barbell. Back is flat, hips go back, bring knees forward, sit down the box, stand up strong. So down, here, up. So you can see that as I good morning, that's going to help my deadlift. Coming here is going to make that very quad heavy. My knees are over my midfoot in this position, which is then going to tax my quad musculature more. Notice I'm not sitting back really far like a normal box squat, and then I've got a lower box position, so I'm at least 90 degrees, if not lower, and then standing up from that position here. And then I would re-rack. So again, this exercise is going to be helping your squat and your deadlift. And where you would put it in your program would be after your squat or deadlift movements. This is a supplemental based exercise to aid those movements. Because of its nature, I really like doing this for sets of 6 to 10 reps, keeping some reps in reserve, RPE around the 7 or 8 position, and never really going past that. Intentionally leaving reps behind because we want to ensure that we're getting quality movements here. We're owning the position of our hinge and then coming down to the squat position and coming up strong off the box to aid those positions. So in particular, I usually like to do this one of two ways. I like to do it after my heavy deadlift days and doing this for a top set as well. So I like to consolidate my stressors, heavy deadlift with a heavy supplement exercise. This can help my deadlift and my squat at the same time. And I would just build up to a hard set of 6 or 8 at around RPE 8. If I'm going to do volume, say I did it after some speed deadlifts or speed squats, or I did it after my main squat movement and I wanted to keep the weights down a little bit to acquire some more volume, I would do 2 to 3 sets, again, of 6 to 8 reps, more of RPE 6 to maybe 7 at the highest to acquire some volume to continue to work on this movement. So you got a couple different ways that you can use this. The big thing here is to not go too heavy, too fast. That's not what it's about. You want to be able to maintain proper position. That way that position translates over into your squat and your deadlift. If you have any questions about this, just let me know in the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day.